For years, creative professionals have been waiting for the return of a true powerhouse all-in-one desktop. And after endless speculation, the latest industry leaks suggest that Apple is finally preparing to revive the legendary iMac Pro nameplate in 2026. You might have seen the rumors about a 32-inch mini LED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. But that is only scratching the surface of what this machine is expected to be. We are looking at a potential M5 Max integration that turns this desktop into an absolute beast for video editing, 3D rendering, and heavy AI workloads, effectively bridging the gap between a consumer iMac and the high-end Mac Studio. If you have been feeling restricted by your current laptop setup or disappointed by the lack of a large-screen professional desktop, this is the hardware shift you've been waiting for. And the leaks are pointing to a design that finally brings back the premium, minimalist aesthetic we haven't seen since the original Pro model was discontinued. The reason everyone is talking about this is that the industry dynamics have shifted. Creative workflows now demand more thermal headroom and display fidelity than a standard thin chassis iMac can provide. And Apple finally seems ready to address the demand. We are expecting a shift toward a professional-grade chassis that could mirror the iconic space black finish, offering a massive 32-inch screen that would essentially replace the need for a separate studio display setup. This isn't just about bigger screens or faster chips. It is about the integration of advanced thermal management and connectivity that allows an all-in-one to run sustained, intense tasks without throttling. If you are a designer or a professional who has been tethered to a MacBook Pro or forced into a Mac Studio desktop arrangement, the possibility of a unified, high-performance workstation that fits on your desk as a single unit is nothing short of a game-changer. Some skeptics argue that Apple has moved past the all-in-one workstation, but internal development logs and supply chain signals suggest otherwise, with evidence pointing to hardware identifiers that align perfectly with the next generation of M5 series silicon. This suggests that Apple is not just throwing a powerful chip into an existing case. They are likely engineering a completely new thermal architecture to handle the raw power of the M5 Max. This is why the 2026 release window is so critical. It represents a convergence of mature Apple silicon, advanced display technology, and a renewed commitment to the professional market. We are watching the potential rebirth of the ultimate creative workstation, and every detail from the port selection to the cooling system is being scrutinized to ensure it finally meets the standards of the modern professional. You need to understand that if this device launches as rumored, it will likely render the current debates about the Mac Studio versus the iMac completely irrelevant. It will offer the simplicity of an all-in-one with the raw, sustained performance of a desktop powerhouse. And that is exactly the value proposition that the market has been missing for half a decade. We are tracking everything from the expected pricing tiers to the potential for custom configurations that could include unprecedented amounts of unified memory, giving you the kind of headroom that usually requires a much larger tower. If you are serious about your work and tired of the compromises that come with current desktop options, this is the story to watch, because we are on the verge of a major product launch that could redefine your entire workspace by the time the year is out. The wait for official word is almost over, but the data we have right now is already painting a clear picture of Apple's strategy to capture the high-end creative demographic